Alright, for those of you wanting an update on what happened today in Fort Worth, I wrote down some notes, some of the main things that happened. First off, if you were with Bao, or if you had anything to do with being his friend or online, you were subject to a frisk. You had to give your cell phone to the officer at the door before you could go in. I mean, it was so crazy that the fact that someone had a pen in their hand at one point. A cop came up and let me see that pen because he thought it was a camera, a hidden camera. So that was kind of strange. I mean, they were like, it was really strict. Okay, and I wrote a few notes here. Let's see. It was really weird. Before they picked the jury, there was about 30 lawyers and Cheryl Hardy, may I say, were all sitting in the jury pit, talking to themselves, laughing. It just seemed like she was pulling strings or had some kind of control over what was going on. She was there the whole time. Darla PV was not there, which is kind of weird because I thought you were supposed to be able to face your accuser, and in this case, she's nowhere to be found. Now, some other things I wrote down here so that I remember. The Crowley detective that Ethics was talking to, he was on the stand, and everything that he said seemed like it was... it seemed like he had it written down, and he went over it and practiced it. Because, I mean, everything came out of his mouth just seemed like it was rehearsed. Everything. Let's see what else here. They listened to calls, they tried to play it off as if they were 911 calls, but we all know that it was the viewers calling in and calling to redress their grievance to the police station, but they're trying to play it off as if children. Also, that's another thing. When they were trying to play off Darla Peavy was how the children are so innocent, this and that, and you can't record in the courtroom. This is over in Crowley. They're just bringing up a bunch of BS, a bunch of stuff just scatterbrained all over the place. And then let's see what else is here. I wrote down. They're trying to get him on by saying a call flood, when really it was a redress. Back when James Freeman was handcuffed in Crowley and taken to jail, and when Bao said, "Go ahead and call, guys, call up here." They're calling that a call flood. When we all know that it was a redress of grievance. And let's see. Oh, this is really weird. Every objection that Bao made was either overruled. And we counted like over 40 objections. And every time the prosecutor objected, it was granted. And it was like, we were keeping score, and it was insane godly amount of just objection, overruled. And some of the times Bao, he would say, on what grounds? He goes, stop asking that. I'm not going to tell you again. Don't ask that. And it's like, God dang, you can't give him a reason why? I mean, there was someone that was on the stand that actually gave her opinion. Bao objected because it was an opinion, and the judge said, overruled. I mean, it's just ridiculous, man. I mean, they're so railroading him. I mean, it's insane. What else do I got written down here? I don't want to make this too long because it'll take forever to update. Court starts tomorrow at 9 a.m. I don't know if I should show up now because they made James Freeman and Gunner and one other guy, I'm not sure his name, they made them stand up, raise their hand, and promise or swear that they would not give an update on the trial. Which is, I don't know how you can silence somebody like that, but that's one of the main reasons why they are not doing an update tonight about the trial. And that's why I am, so it's a good thing that I showed up, or you wouldn't even have gotten this. What else I got written down here? I don't want to forget anything. Oh, and they listened to 911 calls. That's all they did pretty much today. Bao did pretty good for not being a lawyer. I'd say he handled himself really well. Hell, he did a way better job than I would have, put it that way. He got to strike 3 jurors, and that's pretty much it. And I'm going to go ahead and let this update. All right, thanks a lot, guys. Subscribe.